welcome to the Dascar Super Speedway Series, Season 4 2014 on RTL 7. And talking about RTL, we are here at the Bump Drafting Super Speedway for the RTL 500, or at least the qualifying races. First, 84 drivers are in the field. This may be the last time that we have 84 drivers, as there are still some people who have not commented yet. And naming them, they are Stephen Kimball, Michael Downing, Ryan Gavel, Jesse Gavel, Devin Whitson, Derek Bonassi, India Green, Cole Daly, Andy Timmons, Matthew Daly, and Drew Austin. That means that if they don't comment, we will have, from next race onwards, we will have 73 drivers. And 73 drivers, that will be two qualifying races of, two qualifying races of 23 drivers and one of 22, I think. So I quickly calculate everything. Where's my calculator? So we have 73 drivers divided by 3 is 20. We have one race of 25 drivers and 2 of 24, I believe. If that makes sense. Does make sense. Yeah, makes sense. So we have one race of 25 drivers, 2 of 24. So here we have, we will just go through this field. RTL 500, of course, next race is race number 11. And that means that next race is the last race before the chase. Yes, indeed, we only have 2 more races before the chase starts. And what is so big about this chase? Everybody who is in the chase locks himself in every single race that is still left. So that is a big thing of getting in this chase. And at the moment, we have the top 10 over here of Kevin Waters in the points lead. Joseph Ernesto is second. Then we got Keith Batson, Cole Daly, and Jeff Stevens, your top 5. Kyle Thomas, Nicole Trunowich, Andy Timmons, Daniel Voiles, and Jackie Salas is your top 10. And then looking at everybody else, because of course the top 10 is locked in and the 2 wildcard positions. Let's see, I'm not sure, 100% sure who all won a race, so I gotta double check that. Jackie Salas is in the 11th, Moonlight Taylor, Ryan Gavel, I think neither of those 3 have won a race, no. Alexander Renzi, Chris Washer has won a race, so he is one of the wildcard contenders. Then we would have Zachary Robinson, Bob Jones, Debbie Myers, Prudence Littlejohn, and Dustin Capps. And I think neither of those people have won a race. So that means that the person who's the 11th in points, Jacques Robinson, would get a wildcard position. But that will all come later. First, focus on who will qualify for this race, and then we'll talk further about this chase. Of course, for next season, there's going to be some changes as well, but to that will come later. We got Dom Capps and John Andrews on the front row, number 29 and 24. Then we got John Cittadino right next to Saya Asumi in a new paint scheme. We have a few new paint schemes over here. This one is actually also new, but a few new paint schemes. And this one is also new. Nicole Trunowich in number 17. And Andy Timmons in the 83. And these cars come from a car set, the 2014 Sprint Cup Series by Burden Braves, I think. Look it up on SRD, Sim Racing Designs. Those are some amazing looking cars. He did a really great job with them. Excuse me. My throat hurts a little bit, so. Then we have Kevin Waters and Harry Hills. We got Cole Daly and Brenda Pericles. We got Renespe Brown and Andrew Robinson. Stephen Kimball in a new scheme next to Michael Downing. 2 new schemes for John Shipman over here and Tom Girard. We got Ray Takeda right next to Joe Ernesto. Jordan Culp right next to Denise Steinhauer. Denise Steinhauer is 26. Ooh, she has a win. That's important. Sean Hamilton. Quickly looking at who all has a win, but you know what? We'll focus on the chase later. We got Lee Hong right next to Matthew Daly in the new scheme. Cassie Spengler next to Joshua Michaels. We got Bassanese and Sean Howell almost won the race last time, but because of lap traffic, he finished in 7th. And then we got Annie Thomas next to Molly Black. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's your top 28. 28 drivers are in the field. And we are going green flag racing over here at the Bump Drafting Super Speedway. I have a feeling I forget something, but I'm not sure what. So, race number 10 of the season. After this race, we're 2/3 home. Season started somewhere last season. I'm not sure when actually. I think this season has already been going for 4 or 5 months. So these seasons, slowly but surely, they take up a lot of time, and they last for about half a year. So that's really long. I'm not sure when I started this series. Well, doesn't matter too much. So we got John Anderson, number 29 car. Oh, we got problems for somebody. Problems for somebody, and it is the number 1 car who is having issues over here. So Tom Gerard is having some issues, and he will not be in the main race. Pretty sure of that, unless he somehow can get up to speed with this. So, that was Cole Daly in the wall already. And here's John Cedina already trying to make a move. Has to look out though, not to turn the 29 car. Oh, there's the 1 car stopped on the racetrack. Of course, we don't have any cautions. So just 4 laps of racing, green flag racing, to see who will qualify themselves. The top 14 qualifies themselves. Keith Batson is not in this race. And once again, Keith Batson, he's locked in every single race because he is the past season's champion. But that might change with next season as well. Just the points will also change a little bit. He got issues and cars crashing everywhere. Oh my. And oh wow. We got Renesmee Brown over here, and there she is. And Joshua Michaels. And I think almost everybody saves it. Is it? Wow. I'm not sure what camera we're at. Oh, there we go. Almost everybody saved it. Renesmee Brown and Joshua Michaels look like they got the worst from this. We gotta take a replay at that at the end of the race, because that would be amazing if everybody saved it. So it is Stephen Kimball in number 20 car who's in the lead. And now he is getting passed by the 87 car. There. 87 car of Matthew Daly. It might be his last race. Might be the last race of Stephen Kimball as well. And look at who's right behind him. Yes, indeed. That's your number 25 car. The points leader. Kevin Waters has been solid whole season long. He has been really tremendous ever since he got in the first qualifying race. Or in this first race. It was at... it was the 4th race at 8 Ball. He won the qualifying race. It was the first race he qualified for. And then after that he won another race. He just did very solid. And he finished once outside of the top 15 after that. So amazing job by him. And now at the moment his teammate is in the lead. Molly Black that is. And ladies and gentlemen, the white flag is already out. That's how fast this race goes. And still. Somehow they crashed for some reason. I'm not sure who was all involved, but well, I can quickly check. But I only see the number 1 car as out of the race, and everybody else saved it for some reason. Great job by them. And now Sean Howell goes to the lead. Let's see who will get those 3 bonus points and start on the pole Sunday in the main race. Sean Howell in the number 38 car. Here comes the 29 car. Great run for John Andrews, the pole sitter. Oh, and goes the 20 and 24 car into the wall in the final lap. And big crash right behind him, as the winner will be the number 29 car of John Andrews. And we'll quickly go to this wreck. That was a big mess. Look at this. Oh my. Oh, I hope that they... Oh, slow down. Oh wow. A lot of smoke there was. And that hauler is really annoying over there. But my goodness. So, your winner is right there. The number 29 car of screwed up his name. John Andrews. But look at this. I think everybody has finished. There's Dam Cap, Stephen Kimmel, Cassie Spengler. They got the worst from that incident, it seems like. So important to see who all qualified themselves for the main race. We got John Andrews with a last lap pass on Sean Howell. That will be tough for Sean Howell, but at least he's in the race once again. And he's 21st in points. So he might crack the top 20, maybe top 10 even. I mean, the point standings are really close. Of course, Kevin Waters and the leaders are a little bit further ahead. Kevin Waters has 194 points. 10th in points is Jackie Sellis with 152 points. 20th in points is with 126 points. It's only 26 points behind Jackie Sellis. That is Dustin Capps. And, well, everybody is just really close together. So, even nobody is, in the top 50, everybody can still get in this chase. So, that's how big this thing is. But, of course, you do need to qualify for every single race. That's really important. And the people who did that this time are John Andrews, Sean Howell, Ray Takeda also did a great job by her, Andrew Robinson, John Cittadino, Andy Timmons, this time he qualified himself, 8th in points. Kevin Waters, your points leader, also qualified for the race. So, really important for all the other chasers, or, top 10 contenders to qualify for it as well. Brenda Pericles qualified herself. Denise Steinauer again. That's important for her, as she might crack the top 20. Harry Hills qualified himself. Matthew Daly might make his last race. Then we get Andy Timmons, Molly Black, and Cole Daly might be in his final race. So the whole team of Cole Daly is in, and the whole team might be making their final start. So, well, that's how big this thing is over here. We had 2 incidents, and still 24 cars finished, I believe. So, I'm not sure who was all involved in those crashes. We'll take a look at the replays, ladies and gentlemen. People who just barely missed it. Jordan Culp and Michael Downing. That's a tough break for them, as they were really doing very great. Judith Vanessa, Nicole Trenowich, John Shipman, and Saya Sumi. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays over big incidents. 2 big incidents over here. We're just going to take a look at what happened. Over here, qualifying race number 1, crashes, replays. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again, and we're going to show you what happened over here. This was on lap number 1, did not take out any drivers. Everybody continued their way. A really great job by these guys. This could have been really big. Look at what's going to happen. Renesmee Brown is going to make contact with Ray Takeda into Michael Downing, and then a couple of people make contact. Renesmee Brown gets turned by, I think that's Saya Sumi right there. Also, John Shipman is there. And we see Nicole Trenowich. They got some damage in this. The 52 car of Lee Hong got some damage. And Renesmee Brown is, of those people, the person who got the worst of it. And down low it was Joshua Michaels who got the worst of it. And take a look what happened to Josh. As there, the 04 car. He's going to get, turned by the number 28 car. There it was Ray Takeda who got into Bessonese, and there Michael Downing got into Joshua Michaels. And Joshua Michaels goes around for a complete 360, continues his way, and keeps on driving as if nothing happened. Great save by all these guys. But of course, once again, we're not there yet. We still had a crash on the final lap, and we'll quickly take you there. It started with Stephen Kimball working his way to the front, was in mid-pack. I'm not sure what happened. I think it started with the 24 car. Indeed. Stop! The 24 car of Dom Caps is going to get turned by Jordan Culp here. Right into Stephen Kimball. So that's a tough break in there. Joe and Nesto. Oh my goodness. Look at that car. 20 car goes up and over. Flipping over those Stephen Kimball, my goodness. That's a big roll for... and then I think the 24 car got hit there by a couple of people. Look at Stephen Kimball flipping over side. Well, that was big. Bigger than I expected. So that's flip number 9 for the qualifiers. Holy cow, look at this. Stephen Kimball, and now we gotta focus on the number 24 car, because I think, I'm not sure if they hit the 24 car, maybe they hit the 60 car. No, I think they hit the 24 car. There, oh my, Kasi Spengler. Oh, that was luckily not too hard of a hit for Dam Caps. But the thing is, for these guys it was, and there you see Bassanese is nowhere to go. We'll reverse it for a moment. There, Kasi Spengler, boom. Oh, and I think, I'm not sure. It sounded like as if she also hit the 20 car, but it was not the case. And there, Li Hong just tries to avoid everything. Or maybe she also hit the 24 car. And there she gets T-boned by Bassanese. Pretty hard lick as well. And there you see just the 3 cars it is. Wow, pretty big incident over here. So it was actually bigger than I had expected. So we're gonna take 2 more looks. First 20 cars, Stephen Kimball. We'll just take 1 more look, and which is onboard with Stephen Kimball flipping over wildly over here on the final lap, number 20 car. Where have we seen the 20 car flip over before? I think we have seen Stephen Kimball flip over before a couple of times. I'm not sure though. Stephen Kimball, here we go. Wow. Oops. Not the way he wanted to end his qualifying. And, well, and possibly his career as a Starbucks Super Speedway Series driver, as he hasn't commented yet. So, tough break for Stephen Kimball. And here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. John Andrews won the race. Here's your official standings one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to qualifying race number 2 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again here at the Bum Drafting Super Speedway on RTL 7. We are here for qualifying race number 2 of 3. 28 drivers have been, half of them have already qualified themselves for the main race on Sunday, the RTL 500. So let's see who will be your next 14 drivers. Keith Batson is in the field, so the top 14 will qualify themselves unless Keith Batson doesn't finish in the top 14. Then the top 13 plus Keith Batson will qualify themselves for the main race. So we got over here India Green in what might be her final race next to Ian Dudda. I didn't do that because of Ian Dudda. I just had burp or whatever. And Ian Dudda are on the front row, and teammate of India Green is right next to Nick Caps over here, and the teammate is Devin Whitson. Then we got Drew Austin right next to Emily Michaels. We got Zachary Fitzwater next to Jeff Levi in a new paint scheme. We got Debbie Myers in number 67 car right next to Jackson Phillips. We got Dustin Caps and Paul Winners. Then we got Swallenberg. Where have I heard it before? I'm not sure. Then we got Johan Maki right next to Blake Hochschild. And by the way, Johan Maki is part of Blake Hochschild's team. And Blake Hochschild has sent me an email that he was sorry for not commenting. He was very busy. So if you cannot comment for some reason or something, send me an email. That's just all I have to say. And then you will be fine. Then at least I know that you're still alive. And well, if you don't have time to watch the races, that's also fine. Just I do want to give people an opportunity. Like some people, they sign up for something and then forget about it or don't care and never watch the races or anything. And if you cannot watch the race because of some strange reason, then I'll at least I know you're still interested. And as soon as problems are solved, you might be able to watch the races again. So yeah, Tessa Jackson is right next to Zachary Robinson. Then we got Tina Anderson the third next to Makoto Iguchi. We got Inge Lambliana next to Liam Woodman in the new scheme. Here's Chris Washer in the 85 car next to Alianne. We got Zach Sasser next to Jackie Salas. top 10 contender she is. I'm looking if there are more people. Well, Nicole Trunwich, she was the 7th in points. She did not make it, so that's a tough break for her. Cole Daly did make it. And Annie Timmins as well. And Keith Batson is in this race. Kevin Waters made it, so that's a tough break for Nicole Trunwich. We got Elena Suiter next to Blake Hallshield. And here we have Daniel Voiles, 9th in points, next to Keith Batson, 3rd in points. So a couple of top 10 points contenders something people in this qualifying race. There we go. So we got Ian Dada in the number 23 car on the pole. I do have to say, by the way, for Blake Hallshield, that is Red Bull Platinum Series, which is a Dascar series, might be starting soon. And if that's as soon as the series starts, if this series starts before the Philips Cup Series Season 7 starts, he will have a reserved spot again for that series, for the Philips Cup Series Season 7. But of course, I say that the presidents, they have a reserved spot for the Philips Cup Series Season 7, but therefore they do need to do presidentship and at least upload races. And I know that some people don't do that, just like Derek Bonassi, who hasn't commented in ages, and Blake Hallshield was also one of them. And there are 2 or 3 more of them, I think. So if you don't upload races, or haven't uploaded races in a long time for a reason I don't know, then you're just not going to get a reserved spot. And that's as easy as it gets. Ooh, and the 8th car hits the wall as we're green flag racing, by the way. And I'm going to be stricter in that, because there are more and more people getting into Dascar and willing to race over here. So Bob Jones is the newest driver, and he will be in the final race, that is. As here we got Drew Austin, number 95 car to lead. He is also one of those drivers. And Drew Austin now getting a push from the number 99 car. Here comes Jeff Levi. He has won a qualifying race before, but he crashed. And it seems like the winners of these qualifying races never do too good in the main race. Or he did not crash, he didn't even start the race, I think it was. And last time the winner of the pole sitter also crashed. So that's how bad things can turn. So one day you are really lucky, and one day you have the worst luck ever. So, and well, things are really getting dicey over here. We got the 31 car in the lead in a new paint scheme over here. Jackson Phillips, that is. Joan Maki. Here's Dustin Caps. There is Makoto. Yeah, Makoto Iguchi. I had it right. Excuse me. And here goes the 11 car of Dustin Caps to lead with a push from Makoto Iguchi. Chris Washer and Zach Sasser get a little bit close to each other. And here we go, ladies and... Oh, I forgot to turn this on. Sorry about that. So we have 2 more laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway home. We got Makoto Iguchi in the lead. Saya Sumi did not make it. Cassandra Renzi hasn't raced yet, and Bob Jones either. Neither, I mean. So Makoto Iguchi could be the first one to qualify her of the Enraged Performance team. So, who came actually with big news that the team owner might be racing himself soon. He didn't want to race for in the series because of personal reasons, but he said that he might be racing starting next season, and we still have no crash yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the white flag is out. Are we going to have a final lap crash as well or not? Zach Sasser in the lead in the number 63 car. Here comes Keith Batson in the 46 car. Ooh, I heard a crash. I hear people crashing. And Debbie Myers with Tina Anderson the third. And a couple of others involved. So that's bad news for those drivers. By the way, I'm not sure where they are in points. I know Debbie Myers is 18th in points, so that's not really good for her. Here comes Ingela Melian in the 01 car to the lead. She hasn't qualified herself for a couple of times. And here she is in the lead. Here comes Drew Austin, though, to the inside. Drew Austin versus Ingela Melian, and we have another crash. More cars going around. And who will win this race? It was the 95 car who won the race. Drew Austin. It was that close. Holy cow. And we had another big incident over here. And there you see big damage to the 8 car. And others involved. There is The number 94 car of Paul Winters. There's Daniel Voiles, 9th in points. Big incident over here. And Keith Batson finishes 7th, so that's good for him. That means that the top 14 will be qualified, so... Wow, 2 big incidents on the final lap. How about that? So here you see, it was 0.029 seconds difference between Drew Austin and Inge Lambliana. I did a test race a few months ago, and the difference between first and second was 3 1,000ths of a second. Now it is 29 1,000ths of a second, so that's a little bit more. But still very close. And most important thing, Drew Austin and Inge Lambliana both have qualified themselves for the race, so that's great for them. Oh, and now Drew Austin gets run into by... Oh, and the 90! Look at that! Oh, wow, almost on the roof was the 79 car of India Green. Wow, she almost stumbled over there because she ran into Drew Austin. That was amazing. So India Green finishing in 3rd. Almost lost her car over there. Then we got Zachary Fitzwater in 4th. 5th is Liam Woodman. Jeff Levi in 6th. Keith Batson in 7th. Alian in 8th. 9th Blake Hallshield and Tessa South Jackson in 10th. That's your top 10 who will all make the race. Just like Zach Sasser, Beth Black, Nick Capps and Makoto Iguchi. So people who barely missed it. Devin Whitson. Jackie Salas, top 10 in points. Chris Washer, wildcard position. Jackson Phillips, Ian Dada, Paul Winters, Daniel Voiles, top 10 in points. And that's your top 10 in points. All the people who are in the top 10 in points. So ladies and gentlemen, a big incident over here. We're gonna take a look what happened as well. Two big incidents on the final lap. The first one wasn't too big actually. Involved Tina Anderson III and Debbie Myers. We're just gonna take a look at what happened over here. Ladies and gentlemen, race number 2 replays right now. So, 2 Dutch people getting together over here. It was Tessa South Jackson who got turned by Debbie Myers. And eventually Debbie Myers got the worst of it. And Tessa South Jackson, she qualified herself, I think. She qualified herself. So, well, Debbie Myers did not. She finished almost dead last. So, Debbie Myers is going to get into the left rear of Tessa South Jackson and was running all the way in the back already. And then into Zachary Robinson getting turned. There, Eline Suiten. Ooh! Eline Suiten really did a great job by missing that, but she lost so much momentum. And then eventually Tina Anderson III ran straight into it, nowhere to go for her. So it was just a bad break for Tina Anderson III. She will not make this race. There. Whoops. Boom. Not too much damage, it seems like, but well, it did screw up her car so much. Then eventually there was another crash, which was, I'm not sure where it happened. There it was. Ooh. So it seems like Dustin Capps got into the right rear or left rear of Jackson Phillips and then shot right back into Daniel Voiles and Johan Maki. And he spun around, and I'm not sure if there were... Ooh. Oh boy. That 8 car. Oh wow. A hard hit for Emily Michaels. That's too bad. As it was Ray Takeda who qualified herself for this race. Well, now it is not Emily Michaels does not qualify herself for the race. And Joshua Michaels, I believe he also crashed. So not too good of a weekend for RG or for Chaos Motorsports. So Dustin Capps just got loose over here. And eventually he's the one getting the worst of it. Look at this. Oh, this is cool cam. Woo. And there is the hard hit with Emily Michaels. Oh yeah, and this is the racetrack where cars disappear. That's right, of course. But of course not too big of a problem. And Paul Winters, I'm not sure what he did. He hit somebody. No! Paul Winters just blew up. Paul Winters just blew up after the start or after the finish. Well, that's one way to screw up your engine. It's like, well, I finished, screw this, ignite. And that was Paul Winters' engine. Shame for him though, he doesn't qualify for, so maybe he was just so fed up with not qualifying for the race that he just thought, well, screw this, and then he just pressed the ignite button on his car, and it all went into flames and smoke. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's your top 14. And since Keith Batson finishes in 7th, the top 14 qualifies for the main race. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for qualifying race number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for qualifying race number 3 here at the Bump Drafting Super Speedway, Star Wars Super Speedway Series, race number 10, season 4 on RTL 7. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the final group of cars over here. 28 cars have already raced. The race is won by the 29 car of John Andrews and the number... Man, I keep forgetting who win the... That's how bad my short memory is. But 95 car also won Drew Austin, so they get 3 bonus points. Who will be the final person to get 3 bonus points? We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Derek Benassi on the front row, right next to Amanda Pericles. Your top 2. Then we got Danica Galicia right next to Betty Cox. Here we got Jessie Gavel, who finally made her first race last time, and this might be her last race as well. In number 35 car, new scheme though. And Oliver Wilson. Then we got Ryan Gavel and Moonlight Taylor. Oh, she was in top 10 in points, not anymore, 12 in points now. Then we got Jeff Stevens, and here we got the first story of today. Actually, there are 2 driver changes, and this one is the first one. We got 12 car now for Eduardo Ruiz. And Ruiz, I'm not sure, I will probably say Ruiz. I'm not sure where he comes from. Doesn't sound really American. Maybe a little bit Mexican or Brazilian or something. Somewhere from South America. But Eduardo Ruiz is apparently going to share this car with Jocelyn van der Aert till the end of the season. I was pretty surprised that he chose for that, but oh well. If you don't want that, that's fine. If you don't want it, you want Eduardo Ruiz in his car, that's totally fine too. Those 2 drivers are now under your domain, so you can say what you want about them. Then we got Jacques Robinson in the number 16 car and Anna Gregg in the 18 car with a new scheme. And this scheme, yes indeed, it's the 2014 scheme. We got E.G. Robinson in the 5 car next to Nick Pericles. Then we got Joseph Ernesto next to Sonny Course. We got Kyle Thomas with another story over here. Isaac Sinclair is going to be driving the number 78 car till the end of the season. Jason Sinclair is out, and Isaac Sinclair, we know him from the Christmas specials. He's now driving till the end of the season just to get experience, and because of the Jason Sinclair having pretty bad races and not scoring too many points. Bad performance, that's what I was looking for. Excuse me. We got Sam Brady right next to Alex Caps in the new scheme. And here's Bob Jones in his second race next to Tyler Batson. We got Cassandra Renzi in the number 22 car next to Jane Pinter. And here is Nathan Mitchell next to Warren Cherry. And on the final row, we have Prudence Littlejohn next to Jennifer Duke. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's your top 28, your final group of cars. And we're going green flag racing in a few moments. We've seen plenty of action already over here at the Bump Drafting Super Speedway. We've seen 4 incidents already, 1 flip, pretty big accident as well. And just, well, great racing. Last lap passes we've seen also. So, well, this race is going to be pretty good if you ask me. So the question will be, of course, who will be the leader after 4 laps? Let's see. We got the 74 car of Amanda Pericles on the pole. 28 cars in the field, of course. Keith Batson was in the previous race, so it doesn't matter too much. Ooh, I saw something shot to the left. It must be the pace car. Really, the pace car makes a really abrupt move to the left, but oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, the green flag is out over here at Bump Drafting Super Speedway for the last time today. And just realized I've never done this camera angle. So. And we got the 74 car in the lead. There's the number 49 car of Danica Calicia pushing. And Danica Calicia doesn't have a very good reputation. Well, she has won races. She's done really good. But she has caused some incidents as well as being lap traffic. But now she's doing good things and she's going to lead. So give the lead to the number 49 car of Danica Calicia. She's won qualifying races before. I think she won at the bump drafting super speedway. So, and here's Jessie Gavel again. Of course, Jessie Gavel, she won a qualifying race last time, but now, well, she didn't really do very well in the race. She didn't finish in the top 30. And Jacques Robinson in the number 16 car, 11th points. He dropped to 11th points. I have to sneeze. Look out. Sorry. So Jacques Robinson not having a very good races. Oh, look out. Suddenly the 5 car of E.G. Robinson shoots to lead with the push from the 78 car. There Isaac Sinclair goes to the lead. And here's the number 21 car. And it seems like everybody's just moving to the front on the low side and then moving to the back on the high side. And we've seen that so many times on super speedways. Until a wreck happens, and then everything will be different. And I wouldn't be surprised if the wreck would happen on the final lap. Oh, or now! And the 5 car goes around, a couple of cars into the wall. That was big. Well, that was one crash. And it seems like Jacques Robinson was involved, Danica Calicia, Anna Gregg, that's big. There, 0 car and Eduardo Ruiz was involved, your most recent winner, Kyle Thomas. And there is Moonlight Taylor, 11th points, and the 5 car E.G. Robinson. And let's see who is your leader. Because, well, this has split up the group. Oh man, this has split up the field over here. We only have 3 cars in the lead group. With only 1 more lap to go when girls start finish line, which is right about now. And it is Alex Caps in the 3 car who is in the lead. He has won a qualifying race before. A few weeks ago, I think. And now he's in the lead. Isaac Sinclair, Warren Cherry as well. And here we got Prudence Littlejohn right in front of Jennifer Duke and the 6 car. And here we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So these drivers really have to push to make it. But it is the 3 car as Warren Cherry makes a move down low. A 3 car of Alex Caps, who is in the lead. And I'm not sure, I don't think that anybody will catch him. There's no way that anyone will catch him. So ladies and gentlemen, Alex Caps in the 3 car will be your winner over here. And he will win qualifying race number 3. Oh man, that was a big group over there. Wow. And there are more cars coming in. And Flagman was still waving his flag there. We're waiting for the 16 car, I think. Now. At least. Ah, there. And... oh, we're still waiting. No, we're done. There we go. Official standings, ladies and gentlemen. Here you see it. We see Alex Caps winning the race. Congratulations to him. He will race for sure. Starting in 3rd position. We got Warren Cherry in number 21 car. So it seems like we have 2 Chevys on the inside and 2 Fords on the outside. Isaac Sinclair will make his first race. Great job by him in 3rd position. Immediately comes in with slamming the door and getting a 3rd position. Then we got Jennifer Duke in 4th position. Qualifies herself. Prudence Littlejohn in 5th. Qualified herself. And Jane Pinter in number 6 car in 6th. Yeah, that's fun. Then we got Cassandra Renzi qualifying herself. And Joseph Ernesto. Important, Joseph Ernesto qualifies himself. That means that he is 2nd in points will be in the race. That means that your top 4 in points will be in the race. And the 44 car of Jeff Stevens, indeed 5th in points, will not be in the race as he finished this in 15th. Further, Sam Brady, number 89 car in 9th, and Oliver Wilson will possibly make his last race in 10th position. No, Oliver Wilson, of course, he's set for the rest of the season. Then we got Bob Jones making his 2nd race in a row. Great job by Bob Jones. We got Tyler Batson in 12th, and then 2 Gaffels in 13th and 14th. I have to sneeze again. Ryan Gavel and Jesse Gavel will both make their last race over here, possibly. So that's great news for them. Jesse Gavel, the second race she makes, and this one was barely. So that's great luck by them. Then we got Jeff Stevens, Betty Cox, Sanne Koers, Derek Bonassi, and Nick Pericles and Amanda Pericles all not making it. So maybe all the Pericleses didn't make it. I'm not sure if Brenda made it. Don't think so, actually. So that's a tough break for them. And Eduardo Ruiz in his first race also did not make it in 23rd. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a look at the replays over here. Another incident on lap number 3. I think on lap number 3. Let's take a look at the replays. So this incident actually started up front. We got Jack Robinson making contact with the 5 car of E.G. Robinson. So the two Robinsons took each other out. But all started with E.G. Robinson getting into the wall there. And now she's going to turn down into Jacques Robinson and into Sanne Koers. Oh man, the 3 car was so lucky. Nathan Mitchell there, Anna Gregg, Moonlight Taylor, the Nicky Calicia all go into the wall. And just a bad break. Great job by Amanda Pericles there, slowing down though. But, well, she still didn't make it, so that's not too good. And there everybody's spinning and saving their car. So everything started with the two Robinsons getting together. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Well, not too good of a move over here. Another replay, full speed there. Jacques Robinson. And turns down low. And this could have been a whole lot bigger. Luckily, everybody moved up the racetrack and didn't stay down low. So it wasn't too big of an incident. We'll get an onboard because I don't think we have had too many onboards today. So I think you deserve an onboard. Let's take an onboard with the 16 car of Jacques Robinson. A tough break for him. He was in the top 5 in points. And he fell back to 11th points. And now he's going to drop even further. And now he's in danger of not getting in his chase as well. Here we go. Just not enough room. That's the thing. Oh, that's scary. And then he survives, saves it, or continues racing. And here we got your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Caps in the 3 car. There is your full results. So ladies and gentlemen, we're done here for today. Sunday will be the main race. Why Sunday? Because tomorrow we'll have Phillips Cup Series race. The Bristol race for the Phillips Cup Series. And that's going to be a really, really, really wicked race. Aggressive drives, of course. That is chase race number 3 of 5. And we'll get our 10th race in a few moments. Or, well, a few moments Sunday. So for now, I want to thank you for watching. And I will see you then on Sunday for the main race, the RTL 500. Here at Bump Traffic Super Speedway for the Dascar Starbase Super Speedway Series Season 4 2014 on RTL 7.
There's so much love that changes.